evening, welcome back to Oven Mitts Without Any Tits. My name is Corinne and I'm your host. So it's tea time again and we're making Italian sausage and chicken risotto. This is one of my favourites, this one. So I've already started preparing, so I'm trying to get into the habit of preparing everything in advance. So I've cut up the chicken. I've used 4 small to medium chicken breasts in this. The recipe says 2, but I like to put a bit more meat in it. I've also cooked 8 sausages. Just brown them off on the outside, don't cook them all the way through, and then cut them up into chunks ready to go back into the risotto later. We've also, in the pan, I've had half a teaspoon of fennel seeds just to sort of brown off in the pan, and into that I've added 100 ml of apple juice, and I also had in a little cup 2 teaspoons of tomato puree with a tablespoon of water. Mix it together and put it in here. I've also added some spice. Now this is where you can put your stamp on it. So the recipe suggests something like Cajun spice or whatever. I don't like it because it's a bit too spicy for me, so I don't use Cajun. So what I have used this time is a half a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, half a teaspoon of mild chili powder, and a teaspoon of paprika. Now again, if you don't like chili, if you don't like spice or heat, leave anything chili-fied out. You know, just put a bit of paprika or put some herbs in or whatever. So this has been on the hob cooking for a few minutes, just to kind of like reduce it down, so there's next to no liquid, pretty much. It's a fairly quick recipe, this one as well, so you can kind of like knock it up in no time and just leave it to do its thing then. So this is just about reduced. So it's kind of like a bubbling paste, and that's what you're looking for, because into this we're going to add the arborio rice, which is the risotto rice. But you can also use, I think it's called cannellini rice. Any sort of paella or risotto rice. I tend to use either or. So that'll call that it. So I'll add that onto here. So that's like a bit of a thick puree, you can see in there. Again, don't need to worry about writing anything down, so I will put all the ingredients in at the end. So I'm going to add into the pan 150 grams of arborio rice. One thing I should mention as well is the recipe does also say to use to fry a leek off before you put the fennel seeds in it. Now, I don't like it, so it ain't going in. But you can add leeks or a bit of onion if you want. So you're basically getting the arborio rice, so it's all covered in the paste that you've just made, pretty much. Once you've done that, I'm going to throw the chicken in. Then you throw the sausage back in. And before I put the sausage in, I'm just going to give this a bit of a brown. But no, I'm not. The recipe doesn't say to do it, so let's not do it. But I will make sure it's all kind of coated. So the sausage is in. And finally, we've got 650 ml of chicken stock. So this is all going to go in. And I shall put the cover on and leave it. Excuse the noise, it's the dog fighting. I will put the lid on and leave it to bubble away for about 20 minutes, but I will come back and stir it every so often just to make sure that the rice doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. So check back in soon and see how this is cooking. So here we have it, sausage and chicken risotto. So let's dish it up. It is quite stodgy, I mean, I'm not going to lie. If I'd left it on the hob another few more minutes, we've been having takeaway tonight, because it was just starting to stick to the bottom of the pan. But don't tell Neil. Absolutely fine. So this is one of my favourites, so I can't wait to get tucked into it. Neil is falling asleep on the sofa, so I better go and wake him up. And there we have. I'm totally having this one because it's the biggest. Sausage, chicken, risotto. Let's give it a taste test. Definitely have a go yourself and let me know what you think. So on that note, take care, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit like and all that jazz. And we shall see you next time. Take care, see you soon.